was like, to appease Kyland, I was like, probably Sarah Beth and another girl on another team. But I would have never put up two of the same.
Right. And so
and I told you guys that was my plan.
Right. So in my head, other people said it would be you and then someone from our team, you and someone from other team. So everyone admitted to one person from this team and then someone else. And then every single story lined up with you in their all voices said every single person on my team's name you have said. That's the last thing that I was informed from these one-on-ones going into live eviction or going into nomination.
I understand your position.
That's where it all came. And from me, I'm like, how do all these stories line up? They're on different teams. They're different people. It's one-on-one. So unless they're fabricating all this stuff together before they came up to me, it was too crazy.
I would understand, like, Brent had our team work with you guys. He also really wanted to work with the Queens. Mm-hmm. And Hannah has a really close relationship with the Queens. And so does Derek. And, like, so I understand those things and why it would be associated with my team, possibly, in saying those things, because that's what they wanted to have planned, which is why I went to you guys. I don't understand how anybody in the Jokers could have said anything like that, because I don't talk game to the Jokers ever. Like, Brittany and I are friends, but we don't talk game at all. So I don't know how it could have, like, gone from team to team to team when I literally have never...
I'm like, that's really odd that the same thing came from different people.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't talk game to the Jokers ever. Like, Ozza and I don't think we've ever talked one-on-one. Mm-hmm. Brittany and I have never talked game. And then Big D and I haven't talked game since we were in the slaughterhouse. And then we were outside a few times and we started talking then because he didn't know what was going on with the slaughterhouse type of thing. And that was the same time that I went and talked to you because I was like, I don't really know what's going on with the slaughterhouse either, but I love you guys and would love to work with you without Big D and probably without Kai. And now I don't want to work with Kai because I've had a weird feeling about him for the last few days. Like for about 3 or 4 days, I've had a weird feeling about him. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm just extremely confused. But I understand your position because if I heard those things, I would have probably done the same thing. So I'm not upset with you if you did hear those things. Like, I get it. I just, like...
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. I just, like, feel confused. But I would have done the same thing in your position, so I get it.